Welcome to the city stead. Thank you for joining us.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the city stead. Today we are going to work on this strawberry bed we were talking about.
It's actually a weed bed now.
That's right, it became a weed bed because we neglected it all year. So, that's right, we neglected it. We have a plan. Now first off, when we built this thing, it was mainly just because we kept getting chipmunks and squirrels in our strawberries, and it was driving me nuts.
Yeah.
So we planted some out here, but they didn't really spread. And as a result, we got a lot of weeds that came in there. And I just built this frame out of 2x4s, nothing fancy. And we actually used bird netting all around it that we stapled to the inside of it. And as I was getting ready to do this today, I was thinking, man, why did I use the bird net? I should have used something more like a window screen that has smaller gaps and is a little tighter and taunter, stronger wise, for strength on the top there, so that snow and stuff accumulating on it wouldn't knock it down, because it ripped in there. I don't know if you can see this. So this kind of came out a little bit, so we're gonna have to restaple it. And then we got these giant weeds we gotta cut down. But if I would have used a window screen, it's a little stronger, a little thicker material. I think it might have held a little bit better on here. So I might actually go through and redo the top of this and maybe the front. And something else we're going to do with this front here is we're going to, right now the door opens all the way across. So that whole front of this thing is one ginormous door, and we don't really want that. We want to make it so it's two, so we can open it up in the middle. And I also have it so the top actually opens on its own too, so we'll be able to open this thing up and get up in there if we need to for whatever reason and do some other stuff. So right now what we're going to do is put these 2x4s in the middle, and we're going to cut that board in the middle so we have two separate doors. So we want to go across and measure. You want to hold yours on the far end over there? Hold it up on the top. You want to mark them at 4 foot. Alright. I'll go grab them because I gotta get the longer ones. Don't let them play with you. Alright, we almost had everything we needed. Alright, so now we got our screws so we can nail these cross boards. Now I'm going to take the staple gun and I'm going to staple the bird netting that I got to the two posts that I just put in the middle before I cut it all the way in half. Alright, now we got two separate doors. This is what we were going for. Now we just got some regular door hinges. We're going to use those to mount it to the frame itself so that they swing open, kind of like your old bar doors. And we'll probably just use a latch hook on the front to hold them together when they're closed up. So let's get to work on that, huh? All right, she did it. She got a couple in there. Perfect. Good job. All right, now we got to put it up. on the wall. Let's see if we can close it. Hey, so it does the job. See, we weren't being too fancy with it. We didn't measure, do anything fancy. We just knew that we had to get a hinge on there. It closes, fits in the height of it, and works perfect for what we're doing. So clean, simple, easy. We're not getting too fancy with it because we don't know how long we're going to keep it, or if we're going to keep it or not. We might do something different. So now we got to clean it all out and get ready to plant strawberries in there from our bed in front that's got a bunch of runners on it. We're going to take those, put them back here, and then in the spring hopefully we'll have a bunch of strawberries in this bed again.
Yeah, we can make strawberry jam.
All right. Want to get in here and do some weeding with me? First we're going to cut the top off of this ginormous tree here.
Yeah, it's so giant. It's like a tree. Whoa.
They really are like trees at this point, man. This one. Pull it all right. So now the build part's done. Now we just gotta get in here and pull all these weeds, and then after I get the weeds out, I am gonna go get some wood chips, and we're gonna fill this thing with wood chips again. Or actually, for the first time. We didn't fill it with wood chips the first time, and that's kind of where we probably failed it. By filling it with wood chips, we'll limit what else can really grow in here. So hopefully the wood chips will keep all these big weeds at bay. Look at that thing. It's a monster. I don't know what that thing is, but it is huge. And we got 3 of them in here. 4, 5 of them. Wow. If only the strawberries would grow as good as those are growing in here, we'd be all set. All right, we have reclaimed the strawberry bed. You see in here, all the weeds gone. A couple of rinky-dinky, tiny strawberries still left. Got a few more over here. These ones are slightly bigger strawberries. They didn't really have room to flourish though with all those weeds in there. So, hey, for knocking things off the homestead list there, even though we won't use this bed this year again because we're using it for strawberries later, it is ready to go for spring, and there's one more thing knocked off the list. And that's always good when you can knock things off of your list that you need to get done. So, pretty happy about that. We'll go throw that latch on there, just an eye hook latch, and it'll hold this thing closed. And hopefully Next year we have a thriving strawberry bed from here. And everyone will enjoy that a lot. Yeah, this is perfect. So there you are. There you guys have it. The strawberry bed is reclaimed. It's ours again, not the weeds. We're gonna get some wood chips, put them down in there. We'll be ready in the spring so we can plant more strawberries and hopefully get a really nice harvest next year. So thanks again for joining us. Hit the like button if you're liking the videos. Hit subscribe if you want to see more of them. And join us next time. Until then, see ya!